What is up, y'all? It is your girl More Nigeria, back with another video. In today's video we will just be going over what I got today. We end up going to Goodwill, Ross, McDonald's, Raising Cane's, and that's it. That's where we went today. So today I have been seeing a couple videos on YouTube and TikTok about people going to like the Goodwill bins. So I decided to take a shot, and today's video was me going to sift through that stuff and also see what other stuff I can find. Today we went to the Goodwill near my house. It's about 10 minutes from my house. This was my first time going to a Goodwill that has bins. First of all, I'm just gonna say I was completely overwhelmed when I got in there. I looked around, I didn't see very many people, which was a good sign. Like I said, when I start seeing the bins, I start getting a little bit overwhelmed, and that adrenaline and anxiety started to pump because I was excited to get to the bins to see what I could find, but also it was like the thought of having to go through all these bins. So step number one, when I looked on TikTok, a lot of people say they come with their own gloves and mask on. I didn't have any masks, but I did grab us all some gloves, so we had gloves. And when we walked in, we just grabbed a cart and started going through the bins. So the first couple bins, we really didn't find anything. The second bin, I think I found a pair of Nike joggers. I'm not going to show you the clothes on here because I have to go wash them. But I found like a pair of Nike joggers. I found a pair of pink joggers, and my mom found some stuff for her and the girls. That's pretty much what we did, but the experience there was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. To start it off, as we were going through the bins, I eventually stopped going through the clothes bins and I started going through the purse bins. I found a couple purses on here. Actually, I'm going to show you the purses first before I tell you about my full experience I had there, so y'all can kind of see what I found. So like I said, the clothes are still in the car because I'm going to wash them tomorrow. But as far as bags, this is what I found. I grabbed this bag because it's that brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, like MIU. It reminded me of that. So I thought this was that bag. And when I searched it up, it was like a dupe for it. Like somebody ordered it off Shein, or they ordered it off like DHgate or something. So that was like a dupe for that brand. But I found two other bags, and these two other bags are for sure designer bags, okay? I found this.
That's suspicious.
If you can zoom in real close, that bag says Givenchy. I found a Givenchy men's luggage tote there. When I looked it up, I seen someone selling one on Depop, Mercari, eBay for about $400.
Wow, man. Damn.
I seen one that was about $800.
What? What?
I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I might just get it cleaned, resell it, or figure out gift it to somebody. I don't know at this moment, but I grabbed that to show you guys that if you take a little bit of time, you'll actually find some stuff. And then my last bag I found, it looks quite raggedy. This bag right here. I know y'all probably like, ew, like why would you buy that? But this is a Versace bag. Let me show you the tag. The inside even reads Versace, so that's what sold me. That's how I knew it was really real. Let me see if I can show y'all. If you can really see, it's like Versace written in the inside, and then the zipper also says Versace. So remember in my last video that I just did, I said that you can go to the Goodwill and find a good bag and make your own DIY bag. So I'm going to get this bag cleaned. I'm going to get it cleaned. I'm going to probably paint the pink, find the pink that matches that, the corners that's chipped off, and paint it, and then revamp it and make it a DIY junk bag. So that's what I plan on doing with that bag and its cloth. So it, like, God must have been saving it for me because he heard me talking about it in the yesterday in the last video. That's a whole Versace bag. When I looked it up, somebody was selling one on eBay for about $1,100. And I was probably in like brand new condition or whatever, or like maybe like medium wear condition, but I plan on really getting that bag cleaned and revamping it and making it into something really cute. So I'm going to save that bag for a video for us to do on here, and that'll be my first official bag that I do on YouTube of doing a junk bag. I'll be saving that for that. But overall, the experience was okay for a first timer, but just looking around and observing everybody, it was tons of different ethnicities there. Majority of these ethnicities were resellers. A lot of the people that was inside of there were resellers. So they come in there, they look for vintage, they look for designer, they look for shoes. It was a lot of Mexican people in there. It was a lot of like African people in there. And when we got to the, first off, as we're like going through the bins, I'm kind of trying to like observe other people and see what they're doing and kind of go off what they're doing. So I ended up near a girl that had like a cart full of stuff. She had a cart full of stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me go look in this bin. Maybe she'll, you know, maybe I'll find something over here. I didn't have any luck. So this random man came up to me and he was like, oh, are you waiting? I'm like, no, I'm just looking through the bins. So he's like, oh, okay. So I moved away from that bin and he stood in front of that bin, and I'm like, why are you being weird? Like, what are you talking about? I started getting like sick from the smell of, one, I'm already sick. And then two, when I smell like strong scents and stuff when I'm sick, like I automatically get nauseous. So I don't know if somebody sprayed something in there or something, but I started getting sick. So I told my mom and my sister, I'm like, I have to go. Like, I'm done. The pricing was super cool. It was like clothes and purses. It was like up to 25 pounds. It was like $1.59 a piece. So going to the bins, you actually pay per pound instead of per price. You know, so you don't pay for the item individually, you pay for the bulk of clothes. So we got a nice little bulk with those 3 bags, and it came out to like $27, which was a deal, because if you're a reseller, there's money there. And I'm really considering doing it. I just have to find the patience and time to do so, but at the moment I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I might just be going just to find me some stuff that I can use. This is definitely what resellers do. So it was a lot of young resellers in there and a lot of people looking for vintage things. So we finally check out because, like I said, I was feeling sick. I grabbed me a juice out the cooler and I go to the cash register so the lady can check me out. Checks me out, and as she's checking me out, she's kind of explaining to us everything that's going on, because we asked her about the man that said, like, oh, are you at this bin? And come to find out, she said these people be here from the time she clock in to the time she clock out. Like, therefore, like, full day doing this, sifting through clothes all day, and is there all day with her. So she's like, oh, those people typically buy stuff and then they take it back to their country, and sometimes they resell it, or they go in the street and they resell it. I'm like, oh, okay. So she was like, he asked you, were you standing there because the lady was getting ready to switch out the bins? And typically it's one person per bin. It's typically one person per bin. A lot of people overlook that and they do what they want to do. So he wanted me to move. He kind of got me out of my spot so that he could be in that position for first dibs out of the bin, which I didn't know, or I would have never moved. Because it was a lot of people just like idly standing around, like just standing around doing nothing. And I'm like, why aren't they looking through bins? Probably because they looked through all these bins already, and they're waiting on the lady to come around and switch the bins out. So she kind of gave us tea and background on that. So it was a cool experience. I think that I'm going to go back. I want to go back while everybody's at work so that I'll get a chance to be there when she switch out some of the bins. We'll be back next week. We already agreed on it. We already going to be there. We already told the girl, I said, you might start seeing me more because I might become a reseller. She was like, I don't blame you. It's a lot of people on Depop, Mercari doing this. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're going to try it again next week and see what type of finds we find. But to find a Givenchy bag and Versace bag on the first try is crazy. And she said that location gets a lot of imports from like the bigger outlets. So they always have good stuff there. We'll be back next week, but that's what we got from the Goodwill. Then we headed over to Raising Cane's. I'm gonna put a clip in of Mama and them trying Raising Cane's today, and then after that we'll get back to the video. Okay, all right, y'all. Mama and Maya trying Raising Cane's today. I've had it before, but they've never had it before, so they're gonna try it today. We're gonna see how they like it, because they never had it before.
First of all, let me remind you, they give you this hospital ice. You can't really see it, but that's a plus. All right, hold on once. Come on, Maya.
I already tried it, so this is a them moment.
Okay. Here, the first Raising Cane neck.
Right.
Okay. Look at the box.
Girl, come on. She irritated. But she was just the one saying,
Okay, Mike, grab one of those.
You don't know about that bread. I got you a sauce by yourself and Mama a sauce, cause
here, I'm gonna try mine with the sauce. That color was given unsure. All right, it's hot.
You tried it, Maya?
It's mustard up in here.
I don't know. I ain't tasted it the first time.
That's how I was. Maya, what you think?
The sauce, alright. It tastes like mustard.
Like a honey mustard, kind of, right? Look at both of y'all.
The tenders are soft.
But the tenders don't really have a flavor. It's like more of the sauce that makes it like, they give it the taste.
This French fry is longer than my arms.
You tried to get some fries. And try to
Okay.
I always give me 2 pieces of toast. I did mine in the sauce, and then I try to I always get 2 toast though, cause the toast it be just.
It was a little heavy on the salt, but
This is their first review. They never had it before.
Here, Maya.
So
I can take the other one.
Get it.
I'm not.
what?
Okay, it's all right.
See, it's not as hyped as people was making it seem, right? It's just a regular. You don't like the bread?
She's showing out in front of the camera.
She would have whole ate that. I don't know why she acted scared.
I
like,
eat her beef.
Right. Like, we don't do food reviews. We do food reviews all the time.
I don't eat coleslaw, but I'm gonna try it.
I don't eat the coleslaw either.
No offense, I eat nobody's
I should have
coleslaw.
switched it up, because you know you can switch it out for another bread or another, like, extra fries.
Not if they gonna put all that salt on there. Just give me another chicken. See.
Say, I mean, add extra tender in there. What you think? It's alright, right?
I don't do coleslaw, but
It's not something that you would be like, you gotta have a taste for it. It's not like, oh, let's go get Raising Cane's. You gotta have it and then not have it for a while.
she said them fries salty, but she keep getting them.
But this is their review, so we gonna keep trying more places. Cause I've tried this before. They haven't tried it, but we gonna keep trying more. We finna go figure out what we doing next. Maybe we can go browse around at Target. I don't know where we going, y'all. We finna go somewhere. I gotta get me something to eat. I didn't have a taste for Raising Cane's, so that's why I didn't get anything.
I'm finna drink some of this. Drink some of this young
We ain't gonna stop you for Raising Cane's. Big bag. Forgive me, God. It's Sunday. Okay, so now you can check Raising Cane's off your try.
I tried it. Check.
They tried it. They finally tried it. I told them they could check that off their list now as things to try and things they've tried. So they gave it a cool little 8, which I gave it an 8 too on my first try because it wasn't as hyped as everybody was making it seem. But anyways, on from Raising Cane's, we are on to Ross. This is what I found today at Ross. So I went to the Ross a little bit farther out so I can start finding me fall attire because I have literally no clothes outside of work clothes. I'm really trying to push myself to shop for myself and treat myself to more clothes and things because I'm really a fashionable person, but I just don't have, I spend my money on a lot of different stuff, or I just don't have the time to go through and shop. But I'm really trying to take this time and be a girly girl and stick to treating myself more this year. So I went to Ross today, and first off, we're gonna start off by, I found this large, I think it's my cellar, they call it cellar water, but if you don't know, I've been seeing this all over TikTok. Cellar water, they said is really good for like it says effectively removes oils, makeup, and impurities without dehydrating the skin, which is what I really need because as you can see, like I have spots in my face where it's like light and dark, and that's like from me being in the sun over the summer, and then like my skin starting to like peel and get back to my normal color, which I hate because it always takes me a while to get my skin back together before it's completely clear again. But I bought this water because I want to try this out on my skin because it's been breaking out a lot lately, and also like it's been really dry. So this contains glycerin, and they said glycerin really helps with, what do you call it, hyperpigmentation. So I'm really trying to get my skin back even and back together. Trust me, I've seen it. You don't have to mention it to me. I'm just trying to do better. I gotta come up with a new skin routine because it seems like my skin changes every year. But I have this, and then also, quick tip, a lot of people say use this, you know, when you had your wig on for a couple days and that glue start getting a little tacky and it starts showing that actual lace. People take a cotton pad and they go over that piece of little glue and it removes the glue without removing the whole install. I wanted to try it out for that, and then on top of that, I got it for $4.99 at Ross. Normally, when I looked this up at Target and stuff, it was like $15 plus, and for this size, it probably would have been $20 plus. So I found this. Then after I got from Buy Skincare, I went over by the perfumes and found this perfume, y'all. I don't even know what the name of this called, but this is by Ellen Tracy. I don't know if you guys know who Ellen Tracy is, but this is what the bottle looks like, y'all. It smells marvelous. It smells like soft grown lady. Like, this scent will linger once you walk away. Like, you can walk past somebody and they get a whiff and be like, ooh, what you got on? You know? That's what this gives. Hold on. Let me just remind myself what I bought. Wish y'all could smell it through the camera. Y'all, it smells so good. It smells really soft. I want to pair it with like nothing. Do good body care routine the night before, like exfoliating the skin, moisturizing, oiling down, and once you put that baby oil on, spray some of that on and just dab it up. But I got that, and then the last thing I got from Ross was these cute tee. I came up today. These was tea. They was $30, and these are some Nike First Slides. Like, I really couldn't believe that these was there. Nike First Slides. And I thought these was super cute, super comfy. I'm like, this gives fall. It got a little strap on the back. You see what I'm saying? Like, very demure, very girly, very look like I spent a lot of money and I didn't. But these were only $30, which was, I couldn't believe it. Like, and then it got the little Nike logo in the fur. But that's why I spent a lot of time at Ross, because I was trying to find a shirt that went with it. I found one, but it was like pink and camouflage, and I wasn't really feeling the camouflage because I couldn't find no pants. So next week, this upcoming weekend, we'll be going to find a comfy outfit to go with these. I couldn't believe those was only $30. $30, y'all. $30. So I got the perfume, then I got the cellar water. That's everything I did today. I just did a little girl therapy, treated myself a little bit, and now I'm ready to start the week off. I got a new fragrance. I'm starting to build my perfume collection. I'm becoming a grown woman. I'm really trying to lock in and start doing what my age is doing, like getting the hair done, doing the maintenance days and all that different stuff. But you guys, that is all for this video. I'm about to go edit this video and sit down and relax, so y'all can watch this after y'all get done watching Now That's TV and Zeus later on. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week when we try whatever else we'll be trying this week. I don't know. Wherever God leads us is where we'll go, you know? But that is all for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you know every time I post a video, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep running these videos up. We are on the road to 1 million views on our overall channel. We are currently at 948,000 views. We are close to our goal. We're about 51,000 views away from our goal. And yeah, we'll have something later on in a couple months to celebrate even more. I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. And yeah, time for me to go to relax. Bye.
I don't even say bye no more. I be like, mwah, no balls.